All right, guys. Listen, what you are about to watch is extraordinarily graphic. I'm going to play this video in about a minute, maybe a little bit more than that, so I'm going to give you time to prepare yourself. Make sure your volume is not within an earshot of any children, not because of language or anything like that, but when you see the video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a video of a young child being indoctrinated, and what you are going to hear is so incredibly reprehensible. Let me just simply say this. Jesus said it's better to tie a millstone around a person's neck and throw them in the ocean than to stumble one of these little ones. Now, with that said, this kind of starts with the whole idea of what the left is trying to do. Now, I want to just explain. They've always been in it for the long game. Satan has always been in attacking mankind using the long game. So the hard left, inspired, yes, by Satan himself, started on college campuses. 60s, 70s, they brought in radical ideas, indoctrinated a whole generation of students who then became the future professors, indoctrinating other generations of students who are now the same people who are indoctrinating their children. Case in point, Dr. Seuss. Now, a lot of people are now claiming that Dr. Seuss is racist, and that is why 6 of his books are being put off the shelf. Now, this is not the video that I'm talking about. I'm about to play that video in just a second. But notice the reason for them pulling off Dr. Seuss books, at least 6 of them. It says the majority of human characters in Dr. Seuss's books are white. His works, inadvertently or not, center whiteness and thus perpetuate white supremacy. Imagine if we had substituted words for white for black or brown. It's extraordinarily racist. But since these Marxists cannot use the disparities in income to manipulate people for their ultimate ideals, they are now using the discussion of racism. And folks, we need to wake up. Now, what happens when pastors like the one I was talking about recently supports and condones people like Joe Biden and says, oh, well, they're admirable because they're the first president ever to speak out against all of these evils that we see going on in society with respect to social justice? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to watch is what the next step looks like when we begin to allow this nonsense to happen and we don't speak up. What you're going to watch is tragic. Take a listen and let's watch this together.
The ABCs.
You like this book?
Yes.
Are you a woke toddler?
Yes.
Can you say, I'm woke?
I'm woke.
A is for...
Ally.
E is for...
Bye.
C is for...
Coming out.
D is for...
Drag.
E is for...
Equality.
I just want you to notice what they do here. They introduce terms that are evil, and then they'll bring in terms like hope or equality. It's a form of indoctrination that is so subtle that most people will never catch it. You'll see this going on throughout the video. You'll see things like them saying bi or lesbian or something like that. And then you'll hear something pretty like the word mountain, or you'll hear something pretty like the word hope or respect. That'll come after queer. This is what they are doing to our children, folks. Let's continue on.
F is for...
Family. Uh-oh. We missed the page.
G is for...
Gay.
H is for...
Hope.
Did you notice that?
I is for...
Gay then hope.
Intersex.
J is
Intersex.
for...
Joy.
Joy. Notice that.
We missed the page.
K is for...
Kiki.
L is for...
Lesbian.
Kiki, lesbian.
M is for
Mountain.
Then you get mountain.
N
Nice
is
and
for
scenery.
Non-binary.
Non-binary.
O is for
Orientation.
very good.
As in
P
sexual
is for
orientation.
Hands.
Trans
Q
is what he
is
just said, by
for-
the way.
I don't know what
That's okay. Q is for queer.
queer
R is for
respect.
Did you notice that? Respect.
S is for
Sachet.
sachet. T is for
Trans.
very good. U is for
Unique.
V is for
Rogue.
you know how to vogue?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Okay, turn the page. W is for
Wonder.
X is for
X.
Y is for
U.
and Z is for
Zams.
zest.
Zest. E-N.
And what was the name of this book?
The ABCs.
You like this book?
Yes.
Are you a woke toddler?
Yes.
Can you say, I'm woke?
I just I can't bear hearing this kid say I'm woke again. I just can't. This is just absolutely crazy. Folks, I say it all the time, and I'm going to say it again. We have to take a stand. The majority of this country looks at this and understands it for the demonic nonsense that it is. Yet, a majority of the country will not speak because they're scared of the mob mentality. Imagine if those speaking the truth becomes the mob, not like the mob is today, but just becomes the majority voice. Imagine if each and every single one of us make a decision to take a stand for the things that are right and not be fearful of the consequences, knowing that we will see a brighter day as we engage in this war for the future of our children. A lot of people might say, well, James, Jesus is coming soon, so let's not worry about any of this. Well, I say Jesus is coming a lot sooner than you think, so you better not be the slothful servant who chooses to do nothing. It's time to get up, to take a stand, to be vocal, because our children depend on it. When I say the things that I say, I'm saying them for the future of my children, and it should be for the future of yours. We need to be people who continue to stand and walk in righteousness, folks, because our world needs to hear a voice of righteousness. God rewards it. Let's take a step of faith, you guys, and trust him, knowing that he is in the middle of each and every single one of these things, and he knows exactly what he's doing. But let's walk in obedience to the Lord and take a stand for righteousness. God bless you guys.